G'day mates, Ed Edge here with Grid Magazine for another look at local nature. For me, the only redeeming quality of winter is the fact that here in Philadelphia, we have a whole slew of new visitors. Us nature nerds tend to not even call it winter, but rather we label it after our guests. So my friends, let me take a moment to welcome you to duck season. So ducks can be divided between two main groups based on how they feed. There are divers and there are dabblers. Today we're going to be talking about diving ducks. So diving ducks are really interesting because whereas their behaviors on the surface of the water look similar, their behavior underneath the water are very different. Some ducks dive really deep underwater. They get to the bottom, they kind of mosey around, eating plants and small invertebrates, while other ducks dive down and they're much more agile because they're around chasing eels and fish underwater. These ducks actually have a few adaptations that helps them dive so easily. First, they actually sit lower in the water than normal ducks do. Second, their legs are actually located in the rear of their bodies, which helps them use their feet as little propellers. Now, this design actually makes walking on land very difficult. And lastly, they're able to tighten their feathers close to their body, which pushes out most of the air and helps them be less buoyant. Now, diving ducks tend to have narrow wings, so when they take off out of water, they tend to have to run across the water to get their speed up. It's pretty cute. Honestly, I will never get tired of watching diving ducks throw their entire bodies into a plunge. But also, it's really interesting to watch how they surface. Instead of swimming to the surface, most diving ducks simply stop swimming, which helps them automatically raise. Kind of reminds me of when you're sitting in a bathtub and you let go of a rubber ducky and it just so effortlessly pops up. Here are a few of my favorite diving ducks that can be found in the city limits this time of year. Right here we've got cormorants. More specifically, this is a great cormorant. Here we've got common mergansers. Then we've got this awesome group of ringneck ducks. These cuties are buffleheads. This is the American coot. This is a gang of scops. These are lovely ruddy ducks. And these are the ever so elegant canvasbacks. So, where do you find these cuties? Well, given the types of food that they're looking for, diving ducks prefer deeper waters. So rivers and deep lakes are perfect for them. Conveniently, we have 3 large rivers running through the city. My favorite place for duck admiration is going to be Pennypack Park on the Delaware River. However, the Navy Yard in South Philly has great diving duck action. This is by far not at all a comprehensive list of ducks in the city, so please get out there and tell us what ducks you were able to find. This has been a production of Grid Magazine and phillynature.org. Please subscribe to Grid Magazine to support local environmental journalism, and please check out phillynature.org for more ways to enjoy nature.